What did I do? It still works. Ah, that was terrible. I don't know if I could. Ah. Okay. What are you gonna do? It still works. Let's use it. If it still works, we're gonna use it. I don't know what to tell you. Something popped. I don't know if it was an electric shock or if something just fell apart. Okay, stay there. Oh, now I'm scared. Okay. Little tap, tap, tap. I know what you're thinking. I left this big hole here. Well, that's because this piece is pretty well straight, and that piece is pretty well straight, and this piece here is pretty well a corner, like a 45 or something like that, a 32.5. What I'm gonna do is take a piece of paper and trace it out, and then cut it out on a piece of plate, weld it in, clean it up, make it look nice, and I'll have a nice strong frame, and you will never know the difference that I took 72 pieces and put them together. Yay! All right, piece of paper, I've done fucked you up. Now you're gonna go up here and make real nice and fit right in there. And if I have to fold you or wrinkle you, and we know that that just won't work when it comes to a piece of 1/4-inch thick steel. That's gonna fit in there real nice. I mean, it might not be the tightest fit. I've done fucked it up a little bit, but ain't nothing I can't fix with my welder. All right, all right, all right. Now, I'm gonna get my grinder in the left hand, and this is ignition by grinder. And I'm gonna open up the gas valve on the torch, and I hear the gas flowing, and I'm gonna start it. Ta-da! Now I'll be real careful not to extinguish the flame. See if I can get some cuts made before I run out of oxygen. Cat ran away and my dog don't want to play. I guess I'll have to play with myself. I'm just gonna play with myself. Where's my hammer now? There it is. Hey! Whoa! My hammer tried to run away, but I stopped him in his tracks. Okay. Just like that, you can begin to see how this is all gonna come together nicely. All right, little tap over here, little tap over there. L-O-T, L-O-H, L-O-H, L-O-T. Either way you do it, it's gonna come out the same. And just like that, that's looking pretty good. I think I burned a hole in my pants, but I'm gonna be okay. Find my helmet and weld her up today. Yahoo! Ah! Oh no, we forgot to turn on the gas. Here I am, still boxing my frame in. Having a good time doing it too. All right, here we go. You can see where I've started in the back. She is boxed in on both sides. As we get further forward, not finished yet. I've got my plate here cut out. I'm gonna hold it up and see how it fits. You can sit right there and watch. Oh. Just like that, we've got an excellent fit. Oh, I can just get my fingers in there and pull this piece out. Nope, that's not gonna work. We'll try my sparker. All right, Sparker, I'm gonna ask you to do a little bit of lifting right now and pull this metal out where I need it to go. And then I can fire up my welder and tack it in. That looks really good. Maybe you're just looking at the back of my head, I'm not sure. How hot is it? Too hot to touch. Too hot, it's too hot. Too hot. No, it's not. Ow! Alright, it's a little bit hot. Okay. Well, you got the general idea. It's pretty much ready to weld in just like that. No, no, no. I've got to get it perfect and then I can weld it in. But it's very close. Very exciting. Okay. Get in there. Oh, okay. I like that. Now, what happened on the other side? Yep, I like that. But this, not so much. So let's come over here and just push in on this a little bit. Give it a nice little push. But I like that there. So let's weld the top right there, because that's in a decent spot. Alright, now let's find my hammer. And let's give it a little tap. That looks pretty good right there. How about down there? Down there's a little bit out of whack, but we'll work on that in a moment. Let's tack this one up. Oh boy. Before I could figure out where I was welding, it sprung loose and came out to get me. Alright, that looks good right there. So let's weld it. That looks real nice. Now let's work our way this way. Well, we got a little bit of a thing going on. Let's give it a little tap. We're gonna need the torch there to do a little trim job. Where's my torch? There it is. Well, now that I can't see anything, I'm going to go ahead and get that perfectly lined up so I can weld it in. That looks pretty good right there. Now, if I don't say so myself, this is turning out rather nice. And you know, you get a little bit of ins and outs on this stock frame deal. But what are you going to do? I mean, that's perfect right there. My piece is perfect. I can't say the same about General Motors, but that's okay. That looks real good. I'm going to give it a tack here and a tack there using the TOH-TOT method. A little over there. Wait, it's the LOT-LOH method. Using the LOT-LOH method, a little over there, a little over here, a little over there, a little over here. I'm going to tack the whole thing up, and then I'm going to weld it in, making this one solid frame rail. Well, I mean, it's not really solid, it's actually hollow, but you know what I mean. It's a lot beefier than it used to be. Although I prefer venison, a beefy frame rail will do. That's looking real good. Now I've got an AOC here, area of concern right here. That's what we've got. This is where the torsion bars were hanging down from the frame, and both sides of the frame is tweaked here. Maybe that side's not as bad, but it's there on both sides. So I'm going to go ahead and heat up this frame rail, beat it back into place before I weld it up. Where's my hammer? Hammer? looks pretty good. Let's weld it up. Let's hit it some more. All right, let's weld it. Now, I know what you're thinking. L-O-T, L-O-H, I know. I said I was gonna do the little over here, little over there technique, but I've abandoned that now for the W-T-F-S-I-T. Weld the fucking shit out of it. S-I-T, shit out of it. Shit out of it. S-O-T, S-I-T. Oh well, who gives a shit? What the fuck do I know? Okay, here we go. I used to have money, now all I got is honey. If you want my honey, gotta eat my honey.